Well, hello, 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 hello. If you are listening to this in replay, and you probably are, I just venture that you are, there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing you can do is fast forward past this part here, and the show, you'll be able to get right into the show. So you can go right past this and get into the beginning of the show with host Jill Cox Cordova. But if you're new to Fireside and you want to be in the show live, there's a couple of things you can do while you're in the show. You can clap or laugh or hit the other emoji for power for party sound. And you hit that, and we'll hear it, and the audience will hear it, and you'll hear it, and everybody will hear it, which will be pretty cool. You can also hit any of the four emojis in the lower right hand corner, and you hit that little button, and then you'll see a whole bunch of emojis. Choose the one you want, and you can put a comment in there also, and press send. If you want to request to speak, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can hit the mic that looks like a mic on a stage with a spotlight. It's on the right hand side of your screen. You could hit that, and that will request, and you can do a comment there too, I believe. And then there's also an ask button. If you want to make a comment or ask a question, you can hit that little ask button, which is down towards the lower left hand corner. Again, the show will be starting in just a few moments. So if you're listening to me right now, it'll be in about 1 minute. About 1 minute, maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds. Also, you know that there's a little fortune cookie there, and it'll be kind of right under Jill when she comes up on video. And you can hit that, and it'll have all of Jill's information that you can get to, and it'll tell you all about Wait With Me, and it'll give you the information to her social media also. Again, the show will be starting in just a few moments, so we'll see you soon.
Hello, 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 everyone. This is Wait With Me, because it's Wednesday. Wednesdays, Wait With Me. And I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova. Welcome, 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 everyone. If you've never been here before, this is the short show, weekly show, in which I talk about my struggles and my triumphs within my weight loss journey. So I start the show every week by telling you how my week was. And this week is no different than the last 2 or 3 weeks, where I've had a lot going on work-wise. And it's prevented me. I've had to do more than I normally do. And so it's prevented me from doing what I would like to do exercise-wise. I did last week, Daisy. And I told Daisy I would start doing what do I call it? Burpees, which I absolutely hate doing. And I did that the day after after this show last week. So last Thursday I did do that. I did get up, but I have really one knee is really bad, so it didn't go so well. I do know how to modify that exercise. So I will continue to try to get that in more often, but I only did it that one day, and I did 10 10 real burpees. Yay, me. So that's kind of how my week has gone. I did dance one day for exercise, and then afterwards I did yoga. I really, really love yoga. It really brings peace to me. So I like that a lot. But before I carry on with how my week was, let's get to the first segment.
This is the deal. This is the deal.
Okay. The deal this week is that I'm talking about emotional eating habits. That is the number one reason that I am overweight. Absolutely number one reason. And I believe that once you determine the root of your weight gain, that you can then do something about it, right? So for a while, because I have managed to lose between 18 and 20 pounds, give or take, it goes up and down, it fluctuates. I've managed to pretty much overcome emotional eating. However, I have noticed these last probably month, last 3 or 4 weeks, that my old habit of engaging in emotional eating has come back. So I sat down and I said, "Well, Jill, how did you stop it before?" And I honestly couldn't remember how I stopped it. So tonight I'm writing down 3 things that I am going to do, and maybe it would encourage you to do it too if you have the same issue. So one way I can stop myself when I feel the urge to eat when I'm stressed, and that's usually the emotion I'm feeling when I just want to eat everything, is to keep myself busy. So often, sometimes when I'm writing, for example, I get into a zone and I actually forget to eat. I'm not saying to skip meals because that's not good for you either. But if I feel myself wanting to eat, then I'm going to start, or I'm going to tell myself, do something else. Just do something else, anything but eat. Another thing that I actually do is exercise. When I'm feeling stressed, exercise, especially routines that involve music, really put me in a happy place. I just love music. So even if you're not into dance, perhaps if you want to just listen to music, that's a good way to change your mindset and focus on something else. And if you listen to upbeat, happy music, then perhaps you will be as well, and you won't think about eating the junk food instead. And then that is my last tip, is to listen to upbeat music. For me, music is like a balm. It's like a medication. So if I do that, then I won't think about eating junk food. I can really stop myself. And another little trick that I do remember that I tried was simply counting to 20. 10 didn't do it for me, but if I count to 20 and take deep breaths in between, then I'm calm again and I don't feel the need to have to do anything at all. So perhaps you may want to start with that. So this is the deal this week. Okay, so if you're also new to this show, my second segment involves my weighing myself in front of you, which I absolutely dread every single week, but it keeps me accountable to you because I know that you're listening and that you're rooting for me. Last week, we forgot to take my measurements. I took them later, but this week I did take my measurements, and they're roughly the same as they were before. So I'm hoping that the weight also is roughly the same. I'm to me, maintaining is also a win. So it's the gain that's not, right? So the number to beat tonight on the scale is 147.8. So that's what I'm going to try to beat. Here I go.
can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it. I can do it, do it, do it.
Oh, goodness. This is really bad. This is the most I've been, I think, in a long time.
149 and 13 ounces. Maybe you should get on off the scale and get back on. Maybe it's a malfunction.
That's nice of you to say, but I don't think so. I will try it again, though. Nope.
Oh, it's the same.
Okay, so I was trying to beat 147.8. I am up more than 2 pounds, or roughly 2 pounds, at 149.13. So clearly, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And my conclusion of that is it's not that I'm eating really bad stuff, because my eating pattern is really not that much different. But I do know that I'm not moving as much. And I've been kind of preaching to myself about that for the last few weeks, that I need to do more movement. I need to exercise more or just move more, because the more I have to do for my job, or even the freelance projects that I do, it involves me sitting. And I had been ignoring, my little Fitbit tells me to get up every hour if I haven't moved enough within an hour. And I've been ignoring it because I've had work to do. So time to get back to movement and really exercising like I used to. I've been dancing because I just enjoy it, but maybe I need to get back. Well, not maybe. I do need to get back to strength training, because I believe that for me, for my body and my age, it seems to do more faster, and in less time, actually. So I need to get back. I haven't done weight training or strength training in a while, other than yoga, which is my own body weight. But even that has been gentle, so I haven't really done like I should. So obviously, I need to change that, and ASAP. Get right on it.
Yeah, okay. And I don't know if you noticed, but Stefan is in the audience.
I did notice, and I was getting ready to say something to him, but I'll say it now. Hi, Stefan. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you were able to get some sleep, since I know you've been keeping some really early and odd hours. So I hope you're doing well. All right, well, let's get to my next segment.
I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it. I can do it, do it, do it.
I think that was wrong.
It was, but I was gonna run with it. I was gonna run with
I think
it.
that was
I wasn't
wrong.
gonna call you out for it.
Okay, it's your turn to share.
All right, so this is the segment where I ask you if you have anything that you want to say to me, or do you have anything, Tony? You always have something to say.
Well, I'm curious because I live with you.
You do? You live with
Yes,
me?
I live with you. Yes, we live together. And I am curious about the stress.
Hmm.
First of all, I wanted to know if I am stressing you.
Are you stressing me?
Yes. Am I doing anything that might be stressing you?
No, not really. I mean, sometimes everybody knows I work from home in my home office 8 hours a day. And sometimes it seems like you'll go and do your things during the workday, and then for whatever reason you like to come to the office and crunch.
It's snack time.
But you've been gone other places like all day, but you choose to sit right next to me and crunch.
No, I don't think I do that.
You do.
I
I'll point
don't.
it out to you next time.
I don't think I do that.
You do.
I mean, but I eat my little breakfast here in the morning, and it's just toast.
The breakfast doesn't bother me. It's the chips and the whatever it is that whatever you eat when you come back from wherever you've been.
Okay.
Because I
I
think that
will
I think
try
that you're
to do
really
better.
hungry whenever that is,
Uh-huh.
and so you're eating faster, but you're also crunching really
Crunch, crunch,
loudly.
crunch, 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 crunch,
Yes,
crunch.
yes. But that
Okay.
doesn't.
But that
That's not a
stresses
stress.
you. Does that make you want to eat?
No,
Okay.
no. So that's not stressing me. My work, my work is deadline driven, which I do. Actually thrive under deadlines, but it seems like I don't know. I don't know how it's mid-May already. And it seems like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I have 100 things to edit all at
Yeah.
once, and they're all due at one time. Um, so so it's really on me. I need to manage my time better. Um, this morning, I actually, before work, did a project that I'm working on for me, and that actually felt like I was de-stressing myself because I started off with something for me. So I think I need to manage my time earlier or better because I roughly got up at the same time, and I had been telling myself at the beginning of this weight loss journey that I would get up early and do my workouts before work so that whatever happened at work, it wouldn't affect my workouts. And I might have done that successfully for maybe a week or two, but never anything consistently. But for whatever reason, writing I can get up for. And so now I'm thinking today, because I that just put me in such a happy mood. I'm thinking that today, or from now on, I'll still get up at the same time I normally do and write for me, do my work, and then as soon as work is over, exercise because that's when I'm stressed.
Okay.
So maybe if I work out after the stress comes, it gives me something to look forward to instead of staying in that space. Because what I've been doing, I now notice, is that after work, that's when I want to eat everything.
Okay. Jill, if you didn't notice, we have Lolo in the audience.
Lolo, I like that name.
I like that name
Welcome.
too.
Welcome.
But I do have a question, and this is just an observation I have had of you during your work hours. My question and my observation is I notice that you never take like a 15-minute break. Now, isn't
That would
don't
stress me out. That would definitely stress me out because I still have the same deadline and I need to get it done.
Yeah, but people get 15-minute breaks at their jobs.
I know, which is why I get up. I try to get up every hour, go downstairs, do whatever I do downstairs, come back. But no, it would stress me out more that I've spent 15 minutes doing what?
Relaxing,
That's not going to
smoking
happen.
a cigarette.
I
I
don't
don't know.
smoke. That's not going to relax me. Not even a little bit because I'll think about all the work that's waiting for me when I get back.
What if you wrote during that 15 minutes? Wrote
Th-
your own work.
then I wouldn't want to return to the actual work that they're paying me for.
But it may relieve some of your stress
No,
during that
I
15
think
minutes.
no,
Okay, just
no.
trying to help.
I think a better solution for me is to just look forward to working out as soon as work is over, because then that's when it matters the most. It's like, now I'm not in that situation. I'm working out and I'm more relaxed, and then I'm not eating late night snacks like I've been doing. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Cool.
Okay, so let's go to segment number 4. Oh, unless did anybody else want to say anything? Come to the stage.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go to the next segment.
I can do it, I can do it. If I put my mind to it, if I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
Okay, this is the segment where I talk about my goal from last week, whether and how I did, and I set a new goal. So my goal for last week was to add in burpees to my workout routine. I did that one day. So I don't know if that counts as I met my goal or not, but I did it one day I did 10 of them. So I don't think that really counts. And I hurt my knee, so I probably, well, if I do them at all, I'll have to do a modified version. But my real goal for this coming week is to get back on track and to try exactly what Tony and I were talking about. In the mornings, I write before I start my day job. I do my day job, and then as soon as my day job is over, I work out. So that's going to be my new approach to de-stressing myself and not engaging in emotional eating. So that's my new goal. That's what I'm going to stick with. Anything else you would like to say, Tony? Thank you.
I hope you're able to stick with it. Whenever you are sticking with your plan, you do very well with it. There's no way in the world I could ever stick to one of the plans that you were on. But something about the guidance of a plan for you seems to work.
I do well with structure. You tell me what to do, I'll do it. And I can do it. I can do it. If I put my mind to it.
Unless I tell you to do it. Then you want to do the opposite.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes. That is true. But not on purpose.
Yeah, okay.
Not on purpose. So that's that. Next week on this show, I am going to talk about how FINE, F-I-N-E, is a 4-letter word, everybody. It really is. Because most of the time when people say, I'm fine, they don't mean it. So we're going to talk about that. In an hour or so, Tony and I are back with I'm Right. And I'm looking at our board because we're talking about Do What I Say. That was Tony's idea to talk about that.
Yeah, do what I say.
That was Tony's idea to talk about that. Coming up at the top of the hour, we have Stefan, and his show is The Conversation, and he always invites you to be a conversationalist with him, and he talks about news of the day. He spills the tea on the news of the day. So make sure you join Stefan in about 10 minutes from now. The music you're listening to right now is called Sun Zalk International by Good Day Production. And the music that you heard during the segments is called Real Cool Sunglasses by That Core Beat. That's it for me this week. I'll try to do right by next time. I hope to see you next week. Thanks everybody for coming. Bye.